have two people who are brought up in the same household with the same parents and doing exactly the same things, but one of them can think that something's happening to them and be a victim, and the other one can say, actually, this is happening for me, and their life goes on a completely different trajectory. And the difference is one person took responsibility and the other person didn't. And this is how you become empowered. And my job isn't to do this for you. It's not to do the work for you. I'm not here to be responsible for your success. I'm here to ignite within you the power that is already there. And it's time to wake up and reclaim that power and stop needing validation and stop needing a certificate and stop needing anyone else or anything outside of yourself to give you permission to be freaking powerful. You don't need a certificate to prove that you can be a coach. You don't need a title to prove that you are worthy to earn and to feel loved. You are powerful. And so how you reclaim your power is you really understand that you are co-creating your life right now. You and only you are solely responsible. Okay? The thoughts that you think create an emotion, and that emotion creates a reaction. That reaction becomes our reality. And that's the reality formula. So your reality right now is a reflection of the beliefs that you're thinking and the thoughts that you're thinking, which means that you could also change your reality. And so if you're looking at your current reality and you're not liking what you're seeing, but then you're blaming other people and you're complaining, that is the fastest way to get more of what you currently have, is more victim, more blame, and just you're never going to really feel fulfilled and powerful and in ownership of your life until you really get the fact that you are the captain of your ship. You and only you can transform the world that you see. But first of all, you have to empower yourself. You have to turn obstacles into opportunities, challenges into moments of growth. Okay, so if you're someone who's over rescuing and over helping and at the expense of yourself, you become a coach. You support, you assist, you help other people to help themselves. It's like the saying says, if you give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. If you teach him how to fish, you'll feed him for a lifetime. And I think I've spoke about this on some of the podcasts before, but I didn't think I was a victim at all. I just thought, no, I'm not a victim. I help people and, I'm a good person. But there was a scenario that really shined the light on the fact that I am a rescuer. I over rescue because of a lack of self-worth. And my friend Stephanie here in Bali, she got her bank card swallowed up in her cash machine and she couldn't get any cash out. So she asked for help and I was like, I am here. I'm to the rescue. I want to have more friends. I want to be more liked. That was what was happening underneath it all. And I was like, yep, I'm going to do that. And with my bank card, it takes like 5 or 6 goes to get any cash out at all because, I don't know, it's just a weird situation. And so on the 5th time of trying to get some money out, I dropped my scooter on my leg, cut my leg was bleeding. I felt frustrated. I was annoyed at myself. I was annoyed at Stephanie. I was like, oh my God, why are you doing this? And I got home and the girl said to me, what's happened? How are you okay? I was like, oh no, I was just trying to get money out for Steph and I was just trying to help her and this is what's happened. And I was like, whoa. I had no idea that I was being a victim. I was not being responsible. And I was actually not helping someone. I was not even helping myself. And I couldn't see for the life of me how to actually help someone without over helping. And what my friend said to me was, well, why don't you just give her your card and your PIN number and she can go and get it out herself? And I was like, that is genius. I couldn't think of it. I could not see it. And I was like, wow. okay, so I can actually help someone by not actually over rescuing them. Light bulb moment. And, this has been a pattern that showed up in my Arbonne business as well, over coaching, over rescuing, like over helping someone and actually not actually helping them at all. Because if they're not teaching themselves how to fish, how can they fish for themselves? So I then had this realization that, okay, I now need to become a coach. The rescuer becomes the coach and supports someone to support themselves. That is empowerment. Just like this podcast, I'm helping you guys to help yourselves. I'm not doing it for you. I'm holding the space for you to access and activate what's already freaking within you and what's been within you this whole entire time. And then the person who is the prosecutor, someone who blames and justifies and points the finger, someone who's always like in this like, this, why did you do this to me kind of energy. That person then becomes, okay, how is this happening for me? Where's the growth in this? How can I forgive someone? Do you know what? How can I be responsible, even if it's 2%? For that happening? How can I forgive someone? Because I know everyone's always doing their best based on what they know and who they are and what they're learning. And how can I grow from this? So the prosecutor becomes the challenger and becomes the opportunist. And so when you are coaching people to help themselves but supporting them, when you are calling forth the growth and you're forgiving people, that makes you a powerful creator. You own your power and you choose to respond, not react. You come to the center of who you are and you check in with yourself. And before you react, okay, how can I help someone but also honor my boundaries to keep me safe, to protect my energy? Because I can't help anyone if I've got nothing left for me. And then before I react to this person, how can I give them love and respond in a loving way, knowing that someone can only be angry if they have anger within them. Someone can only be triggered if they have a wound that has been caused from something in their life. Like, how can I give that person love? And how can I respond with love? How can I forgive? And how can I learn from this situation? You then become the creator of your life. And anything that happens in your whole entire life, you feel empowered because you are responsible. You are an empowered person walking through life feeling invincible because regardless of what happens, you have the freedom of knowing that you are not risking any part of you. You're not losing any part of you. You're not like putting any part of you on the line. You're not negotiating your values or your boundaries. You are firmly in your power, and that is when you co-create the life that you wanted to see. It's no longer a life of reaction. It's a life of responding and being in control of you and your life, which is game-changing. So again, ask yourself, my life right now, I'm being shown what I believe. So if you don't like what you're seeing, what is the underlying belief? What are you not being responsible for? Because we're all responsible for our beliefs and our thoughts and our reality. And I get it, like most things are subconscious and it's actually 90% subconscious. So there's so many things that you can be doing to turn the elephant around. Like having post-it notes on your mirror with affirmations, reminding you of what you know, reminding you of your power. You know, we have the incredible Be Well community, which is a collective that are committed to helping you stay grounded, stay focused, stay rooted in who you are, your desires, tapping into your magic every single morning. You know, are you starting the day feeling empowered? Or are you starting the day looking at your phone, checking your emails, just like delegating your energy to things that aren't really going to move you forward? So you are in the driving seat, guys. And I'd actually love for you to get a pen and paper out right now and do some journaling around this. being an empowered person. Everything's happening for you. I want you to make a list on the left-hand side of a piece of paper, and I want you to write down, what's the complaint? What am I doing that I'm complaining about? What's happening in my life that I don't like? What is it that I want that I'm not getting? I want you to write down on the left-hand side every single complaint. And then on the opposite side, I want you to write down, what's the gift? What's the opportunity available in this? And then also, maybe I'm just adding this on, this has just come to me right now, another column. What's my belief? Like, what am I responsible for within this? How can I be responsible for creating this? And how can I then change that and transform that? This is a really powerful exercise because you realize that actually everything's happening for you. It's the growth. It's all in this. It's reflecting on things in your life and saying, how is it really a gift? How is it an opportunity? And how am I creating this? I realized I was creating my business to be really hard. And the gift within that is, of course, I learn and I grow, and I learn things about myself that I didn't realize. I realized that I had this old belief in this old paradigm that wasn't serving me. And my belief was I have to work hard, really hard, to earn more money. And actually then going, whoa, that's not what I want to believe now. I want to believe something different. What is the new belief, the new story, the new vibration of what I want to bring in? I believe that it's really simple and easy to build my business. The more money I have, the more fun I have, the more money I make. The less I do, the more my business grows. And so really creating that new story and that new belief is really, really empowering. And it's really alive in me right now because I've just finished week 3 of my group coaching program, Magnetic. And all of the students in the course have had so many light bulbs, so many aha moments of like, oh my God, this is genius. Like I even myself, 9 years in this development world, is I only had the realization 4 months ago that I was still being a rescuer. And so like all of this work has layers. So you might listen to this podcast once and go, okay, yeah, I don't really know what she's on about. I'm not really a victim. Hopefully you'll recognize there's some part of your life that you can now take responsibility for, because if you're not seeing what you want to see, you're responsible for that on some level.